pee. Oh. Oh, that's really hot. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been a while because I kind of like pre-record some videos so that some weeks when I know I'm not going to be able to film, then I can just still put a video up that I've pre-recorded. So I haven't technically filmed in about 2 weeks, so this feels very lovely to be back in my natural habitat filming again. I'm really excited about the videos that I've got to put up in the next few weeks. Some really exciting stuff coming up, and today we are starting off with a collective haul of things that I've bought over the last few months. Now, it's not a lot, but I've been on a little bit of a spending ban since Christmas because Christmas kind of killed me and my bank account. So I haven't really been buying stuff clothes-wise. I've only got 4 items of clothes to show you since December, which is next level for me because normally I would have 4 clothes to show that I'd bought in the last hour. So I've been doing quite well on the shopping ban, and then just a few little beauty and skincare bits that I wanted to share with you that I've been loving, that I've purchased this year already. So let's get into the video. So I think I'll start off with clothing, and the first thing I wanted to show you was this super cute little baker boy hat. Now I know this is going to be a bit of a Marmite item, but I've been on the hunt for one of these since December maybe, and I only recently got this mid-January, so it took me quite a while to find one, surprisingly, because they really have kind of come back into fashion, and I've got a lot of them on my mood board. They were featured in Vogue and stuff, and I know like Bella Hadid has been seen wearing them and stuff. And that's not really the reason I bought it. I bought it because I thought they were really cool. But this one is from ASOS, and it was £18, and it's just a simple black. I think it's 50% wool, so that's very warm, which is good. And it just has these 2 little gold buttons with like some rope going across for a bit of detail. But I've really been enjoying wearing it, although my boyfriend says I look ridiculous. Next up, I have a jumper from Topshop, and you might have seen these because I know these were going down really well in Topshop. It's just this nice like jersey material jumper with these little frills with white edging on, and then at the bottom of the sleeves they've got like a little tulip shape with 2 more frills. I just really liked it. I know like frills, this is going to mess up my lighting, isn't it? I know frills have been really trendy lately, and it's kind of hard to put them into your wardrobe because you can go a little bit overboard with them, or you can try and style them like this, which is a little bit more subtle, but still a little bit different, and I think that's what's quite nice. I really want to get like a nice floaty skirt for summer. I keep seeing all these skirts in Vogue which have like triangle, I don't really know the terms. I'm not very good at stuff like that. I didn't really go to like fashion school or anything, but like long drapes of material that go to a point at the bottom, and they look really cool. So this would look nice with that. But for now, I'm just starting my frill trend off with this jumper. And this was £26, I believe, in Topshop. And I got mine in a size 8. I was going to get it in a size 6, but they didn't have a size 6. But I'm kind of glad I got an 8 because it makes it a little bit longer here because it's very, very slightly cropped. Now the next 2 fashion items I got have a little bit of a backstory to them, so I kind of have to describe that to you before I get into what they are. But basically I follow this page on Facebook called UK Pop Punk Trade. So it's basically where anybody who likes the kind of bands that I like can sell merch and sell records, and I've bought a couple of things off there before. And I saw this girl selling a Boston Manor t-shirt and a Knuckle Puck t-shirt, and obviously those are 2 bands I really love. So I said, oh, I'll give you like £25 for both of them if you want. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. And I was chatting to her on Facebook Messenger, and then I hope she doesn't mind me telling you this, but suddenly I realised it's the bassist from Boston Manor's girlfriend. And I was like, oh my God, are you Dan's girlfriend? And she was like, yeah, they're Dan's t-shirts. There was literally no words to describe my excitement. I think I made some sort of sound that was a cross between a seal dying and a cat being strangled. That was how excited I was. And I could not believe that I had just paid £25 for Dan from Boston Manor's actual t-shirts. Like, he has worn them. So let's get into them, and what will I do? I'll show you them. That's what I'll do. I'll just show you them. So the first one is actually a Boston Manor t-shirt, which made me laugh that he has his own merch, but I guess that you would, wouldn't you? And it just says Boston Manor in, like, you know, like when you print off labels, that's kind of what it reminds me of, like those little tape labels. So it says Boston Manor there, and then on the back it has like this really like 50s kind of film picture on the back, and it says "Sleep for the rest of my days," which is a lyric from one of their songs. And this is in a size small, so this is super old merch. I mean, this is like, I don't think you can even buy this one anymore. And the fact that the bassist of Boston Manor has worn this t-shirt, this is staying in my collection forever. The second t-shirt is also Dan's t-shirt that he sent me because we're best friends now, obviously, and I'm just gonna put that out there. And it's this Knuckle Puck t-shirt that says "Littering isn't chill." I kind of bought it for the slogan. Obviously I love Knuckle Puck as a band anyway, but like that slogan is pretty cool. And on the back it has like the little littering symbol that you find on the backs of packages and stuff. I just thought it was really cool. It's like this foresty green colour. It probably is coming up a little bit black on the camera, but it's actually quite a dark green. And this is in size large. And I don't know if this means anything, but on the label it's like someone's written D on it. And I just wonder if it's like when they were on the tour bus, maybe two of them had the same t-shirt, so Dan put a D on it so that they know it was Dan's. That's what I'm telling myself anyway, but it's probably got nothing to do with that. But I just thought that the slogan was really cool, and I'm just a sucker for t-shirt and jeans. Like, that is just one of my favourite combos. I know it's really simple, but I feel like if you can style that correctly, then it just looks really cool. And they're Dan from Boston Manor's t-shirts, did I mention that? Okay, on to some makeup purchases that I've made recently. The first one I wanted to talk about is the NYX HD Studio Finishing Powder. God, I just don't understand why they give these things such long names. Really been enjoying this. I can't highly recommend it because I've been using it, but I'm not too impressed with it. But I wanted to talk about it because it's really good for setting, like, you know when you've just put your foundation on and then you get like that little line of foundation where you haven't set it properly? This is great for that before you put your eyeshadow on. I just put this over those bits. But when I've used it on my actual face, it kind of goes like a little bit flaky. And if you have dry skin, then this is going to be horrendous. Because I have oily skin and it's done that to me. So it's great for eyelids, but not really anything else. But I still wanted to kind of give it a bit of a shout out because it was good for the eyelids. It was $8. Enjoy. It's cooled down now, it's better. The next product I want to talk about, I've absolutely loved since the day I got it, and it's kind of changed my makeup routine quite a lot. I've really become obsessed with it. I've been looking for this product since August last year, so I finally got my hands on it because it finally came in stock in my local Boots. And it's the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Cushion de Soleil Fresh Glow Bronzer. Again with the names. Absolutely been obsessed with this. I've been looking for a cream bronzer. I've been looking for a cream bronzer for months, and I've been using a powder one, but sometimes I feel like that kind of soaks up a lot of like the dewiness of my makeup that I put so much effort into doing, and then you put a powder bronzer on, it's like gone matte again. So I've been looking for a cream one for ages, and this is just life-giving. So it comes with a mirror. I don't want to blind you. If I face it to the light, it goes a bit crazy. Comes with a mirror. It does come with like a little puff thing, but I chucked that straight away because I don't need that. And then this is the product. So it's like on a spongy cushion, and the product is kind of just soaked into it. I use the Real Techniques buffing brush to like dab into it, and then I stipple that onto my face, and then I use a beauty blender to blend it in. But it just gives this like really natural bronzy glow. I don't know if you can see it, hopefully you can. I've just got it on like my cheeks and a little bit up my forehead, and it just, oh, it's so natural looking, and it just looks like I've caught the sun a little bit in a good way, like a little bit of a tan, which God knows I can't get because I'm practically transparent most days. So this has changed my life, and I cannot remember for the life of me how much this was, but I want to say it was about £10 or £12, but I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. The next thing I wanted to talk about is some brushes. Now, I don't often treat myself to new brushes. I kind of just clean the ones I've got, and they worked really well. Pretty much all of my brushes are from Real Techniques, so I went with them again. And I bought this new set. Now, if I remember correctly, this said limited edition on them. Yeah, I have still seen them in Boots, so I don't know how limited edition they are. I don't know if they just put that on the packaging to make you buy them, because it worked for me. But this is the Real Techniques, and they've got like the new shiny. These used to be matte, but they're shiny now. So this is it comes in a set of 3. By the way, and yeah, that's what I have to say on that. This one is called the Multitask Brush. Now, I love this brush because you can literally use it for almost anything, hence the name. But I've been using it for like my contour powder because it blends it out really nicely, but it's kind of tapered. It's going to be really hard to show you, but it's like it tapers quite narrow. Yeah, it's like a wide brush, so you can get it quite nicely into the hollows of your cheeks. But this would be great for blush and great for like mattifying powders as well, so absolutely loving that. And then the second one that comes in the kit is this one. This is the Targeted Blending Brush. Again, this would be great for like contouring if you wanted it really sharp. I like mine a little bit more natural because I have kind of high set cheekbones anyway. But this would be great for cream products. I haven't used this one too much, but it's funny because I kind of bought the set for this one, but this one hasn't been the one I've used the most. But it would be really good for like concealing under the eyes, again for contours if you wanted it a little bit more sharper. I have been using it on my jawline for contouring, that works really well. And then the last one is the Compact Fan Brush. Now, I do really like this brush, but as the name suggests, it's compact. It's quite dense and quite hard. So I was hoping to use it for like highlight on the cheeks, but where it's quite small, and like I don't know how well you can see this, but it's quite densely packed. It doesn't float the highlight across the cheek. It kind of just makes quite a sharp line. So I've been using it for highlight under the brow, where I don't mind that happening, and down the nose and on the cupid's bow. That it's all fine for, and it's small enough to do that. But for the cheeks, you'd want the bigger one, and probably not something quite so dense, but still a great brush nonetheless. I cannot remember how much they are, so you can solve that mystery yourself. The last makeup product that I wanted to show you is really boring. It's just this Maybelline eye pencil in 410. It's brown, but I don't know if that's the name of it. It says Matita Ochi, but I think that might be kohl eyeliner in another language, because I can't imagine that that's the name. But it's in the number 410 and it's just brown. But I just wanted to talk about it because I always used to use black eyeliner for like tight lining in my lashes, so that when you put mascara on you don't get that like skin gap. Ugh, hate that. But I had wanted to get a brown eye pencil for quite some time just to make it look a little bit more natural, and I do a lot of bronzy brown eyeshadows as well, so I just thought this might look a little bit nicer. And I've been using this for tight lining and doing tiny little smoked out wings as well, and I've just really been liking it, and I don't think it was too expensive. I think it was like £4 or something. But if you use black eyeliner a lot, maybe just try using a brown one, because it's a nice little change and a very subtle change. Okay, on to skincare, and the first thing I wanted to talk about is from Body Shop, and this is their Tea Tree, get this name right, Anti-Imperfection Daily Solution. Now, if that's not a seller, I don't know what is. The second I saw anti-imperfection, well, I need that all over my body. That's a joke. I have a lot of self-love. But anyway, I absolutely love it. It comes with this little pipette applicator. Is that what it's called? Yeah. And I just squirt a few drops into my hand and then kind of just rub it all over my face. And it just tends to keep spots at bay. My skin's like really healed up since using this. It would be really good if you mix it into your moisturiser as well. That's definitely something you could do. But I think it was about £13, but the little dropper bottles, the tiny dropper bottles of pure tea tree oil at £8, and I thought it was better to just pay a couple more pounds for this because it's obviously bigger and comes with the pipette applicator. So really been enjoying this. There's lots of different ways you can use it as well, and I love their whole tea tree line. I know in my skincare products video I talked about their face wash, which I have now been using as a face wash since getting this, because I know in the video I said I haven't been using it as that, and that's absolutely brilliant as well. So their whole tea tree line is fantastic. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is a moisturiser. I've been on the lookout for a really hydrating moisturiser. I just felt like all the ones I'd used up until now weren't quite hitting the spot, and I'd heard of Vichy before. They sell this in Boots, and this is their Aqualia Thermal Rich Cream Dynamic Hydration. Dry to very dry skin. And I've absolutely been loving it. It comes in this box. This is how you'll find it in the shop. I kept the box just to show you what it looks like on the shelf. But it comes in this little tub, and it has a mirror on top, which I thought was quite handy for if you're travelling. And it's this very thick, like, see how thick it is? I was a bit worried that was just going to all slop out then. But it's really thick. It's just this thick white moisturising cream, and since using it I've just felt like my skin really drinks it up, and it absorbs so quickly, and it's just a little bit, it just gives that little bit of an extra kick than most moisturisers do. And this is the rich one. You can get it in the light version, which isn't as thick, and I think this was £17, so a little bit more expensive than most, but worth it for that extra kick if that's what you're looking for. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this collective haul. Give it a like if you did, and subscribe if you want to see some more videos from me. I'm trying to post at least one video a week at the moment. That's my aim. Hopefully that will be going up soon. I'd obviously want to film more videos, but I find it really hard with work and everything at the moment. So subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Give this a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!